When your heart is broken, you simply cannot trust what your mind is telling you.
Yeah, please.
This is what makes heart difficult to heal. Addicts know they're
Yeah, we'll do 10, we'll do
They
10.
know when
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
shifting
yeah,
up.
yeah.
But heartbroken people do not.
It's more fun this way.
But you do now.
Low-key Taylor's gonna win, but it's fine.
But you do now.
Taylor, you ready?
I'm ready.
When your heart is broken, you simply cannot trust what your mind is telling you.
Fight!
Dude, this is so cringe. Why are you both so cringe?
We're being so cringe.
Why are you both so cringe?
We're so nervous. We're so nervous.
Oh my fuck! Wait. What a shot, by the way.
Take him down.
I shouldn't have had to do it.
As prepared as I'll ever be.
I got my cable on. I'm chilling. Such a pussy. Swing me!
I did. Right,
No, you didn't!
yeah, it was one more round. It's scary.
Your heart is
Scary.
broken. You simply cannot trust what your mind is telling you.
Oh, okay, well, GG. It's nice shot, though.
That's right.
Yo, we can win, but let's finish skirmish.
Dream big, make it happen.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eva. I am joined by the wonderful Kaiser, and we are bringing you yet another PCMT EMEA Season 2 group stage game. This time, hopping into Group Alpha, it's NIP. The maybe undisputed, maybe Atlantic can contend with them, but up 2-0 top of their group, dominant team going up against FaZe, who
Mhm.
have had a bit of a shaky start, but we'll see if they can manage into this game. Kaiser, how are we feeling?
Right now, they're kind of seen as the undisputed favorites, having what I would say is the best player. But I think looking at the lower of this group is really interesting as well. There's a lot of teams here that have not really had the opportunity to show how good they are, what they can play, and all this is because they've only played 1 or 2 games, right? But we're really looking forward to see what these teams can do, especially FaZe, who are playing as NIP.
Yeah, FaZe. They've got a pretty interesting roster, but what's making it even more interesting today is that we have a pair of subs coming over from the Newt camp over in Group Omega. It's King and Taylor instead of Forney and Dragonfly OD to maybe bolster their ranking while other players are away. And with his map veto, I'm honestly not doubting them. I think FaZe have a real chance in this, but NIP they've got a really strong Lotus and a really strong Sunset, so I'd be surprised if they don't take it in 2.
Yeah. I think King is a very strong player. I'm very scared of him. He life gamed on me. It was very scary.
Oh,
I want to see him kind of get the op online. That would make me very scared.
Yeah, and that looks like the strategy that they're probably gonna be going for, putting him over towards his jet. They're going for a double duelist. Both of their subs on their main on their main spearheads, their main entries. And as you said, King on the jet probably gonna be picking up that operator a lot, especially starting out on the defense. They're gonna want a really strong pistol, really strong bonus in order to get that money rolling and get that big gun in the hands of King.
Is that Tubobo? The legendary Tubobo?
It is indeed. Playing
Do
the
we
Rays.
do we have the graphic for that?
Oh my.
Where's Storny? He said he would make a graphic for this.
But looking over towards the other side, there's been a consistent factor that has set apart NIP's comms from any other team, and it's Goofy on this Tejo. Kaiser, how do you think they're gonna be using it? We've seen a little bit of it on their Lotus already, but do you think it's gonna work well into this double duelist comp?
I'm usually not a fan of their Tejo. I've spoken out about it before. I don't like their early drones where no one follows up on the drone. Using the Teo mollies, not for post plant, but for like executes, and both of them at that. But what I like to see here is that they're using double initiator, and this kind of opens them up to using the initiator util more sparingly and a bit more wasteful at times even. They can save the salvos for post plant, and it really is not problematic. And using these early drones where no one's really following up is super fine, because they will still have dogs, prowlers, and eyes, and even salvos for the site executes and for other info.
Exactly. They've got a lot of active info gathering, but they've traded a little bit of that passive info gathering in exchange, picking up the chamber onto SB. But it is going to give them a little bit of power to just disrespect somebody's plays with Fat Teleport at Rendezvous. Right now, though, it seems to be an all-out bro for A, and Taylor is the only person there. Gonna call out everybody spotted, and rotate's coming quick now.
Okay. Seems like NIP have a lot of map space with the A and the B walk up. The defenders won't really know what's happening right now. They've left one towards A. They're looking to re-clear towards C or B. If they're able to do this, they might even be able to translate into a B split, but this wall is going to be really annoying to deal with. They're droning up, they're going to fly in the wall, but no one on site.
But looking towards C here, the majority of NIP has grouped over towards that side. It is just King giving up the early info after a bit of a spot, but nobody on the side of FaZe has moved. Nobody is there. And Kaipo's just gonna walk in and take the fight. Doesn't quite land the shot. Sancho's gonna bounce King up, but he's still keeping his life. He's still keeping this waterfall swing. Oh, big duel from Heath, though. Can't quite find it. Over onto SB. Oh, goofy though, towards B main. Not quite getting the kill, but setting up Gino for a follow-up lurk afterwards.
Yeah, it is planted for Mound, so Gino playing in B main is not that bad. This retake's gonna come through, and the people are playing on site, so Gino will have to retake that.
Yeah, but now with 2 of them going down, Kaipo finds the third, and it's King left all by his lonesome. A Sheriff and a Dream up against the might of Ninjas in Pajamas, not quite. But name in progress, who are gonna be the ones to convert the pistol round.
Is it only me, or is it very pixelated?
Yeah, you're supposed to cast something in game.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're not.
No,
Oh,
I would
you're
like too much. I'm sorry.
Regardless, though, 1-0 up, and everybody bar Shifty has walked, has gone up. The Fade deciding to stay over on that Sheriff, and it's just a wide default from Name in Progress here, taking space everywhere on the map with the superior weaponry.
Mm-hmm. NIP has so much map space right now. It would be very surprising if they're not able to translate a pick.
There you go. Typo finds one, finds two, King and Heath off for the next round. And the classics
have the spike.
on FaZe, I don't think are going to be able to do much damage here, speaking.
Yeah. It's like NIP has been opting to trying to work the whole map, always having someone hold something, like holding every part of the lane, every map, for every round.
Yeah, and it's worked out in their pistol in the second round, but gonna be perhaps a different story once the weapons come online for Faboulous and Zesty. It's gonna be interesting to see how they deal with these even rifle fights, but in the meantime, just picking up a couple of eco frags, boosting up their numbers, padding the stats.
Yeah.
And it's Shifty to have.
One enemy remaining.
There it is! Big shot.
You're gonna die to the mollies.
Right.
I'm gonna bring attention to the fact that Gino has been playing in this front B main spot 2 times now in the C post rounds. Rounds in the future could very much be decided by if FaZe can realize that this is happening, and if they can group up and deal with that before they retake. Because this fast lurk through waterfall is going to be really annoying when they're doing like many men, like a lot of people retaking at the same time.
Definitely a key position, but not the one that they want to be contesting right now. As you said, the Technodrone going through, but contention over towards B main has given FaZe a kill over onto SB. Typo though accelerating towards the C side, and he's in position to just play the retake out. Concedes the space, wait for his team. Wise decision on their advantage one round, but taking the fight, and it's a jump up into CT, gets the pick for Kaipo once again, but not aware of the waterfall position. Smoke not there to obscure the vision, and
last player standing.
Mount,
One
gets
enemy
one,
remaining.
gets traded out by Shifty, and it's a 1v1 between the Fates. Cramby, a massive player for FaZe, but not quite able to convert.
Really good job from NIP deciding to fight together over towards halls. Because of the fact that they're able to take halls, they're able to force the retake that are coming from Mound to kind of speed up and not really be able to clear everything correctly. instead of being like a distraction for the people that are coming from halls and waterfall, they're rather becoming like the main force that need to go and clear everything together instead of being a big distraction for the other people.
Blinding. Shadows traveling.
Incredibly well, but once again,
There.
against the eco, you just see it as wide default, taking space pretty much every side of the map, just as the part with the outlaw, but Chino, head taken off by Nana, forces out the showstopper, and I don't think Kaifo's getting anything for it. Nobody's peeking. Viceroy's gonna prevent him from going out into B, and a consolation prize at least is that they'll take away the rifle, not able to be picked back up by FaZe. Another kill onto Hayes, going to open up a little bit of space. SB to walk up, finds a pick for the outlaw.
Like I mentioned before, Gino walking up towards front of B. The last 2 rounds, FaZe have been really proactive and actually going together to clear that. Both the round prior and this round. And they have gone value at it both times.
Spike planted.
Yeah, it's been a great way to hold some sort of map control, because with his double duelist, you're missing a little bit of that extra use, so you can't really contest the A main space as well, and Taylor can't really contest any of these fights. Over towards the drop, King taken out on the flank as well, and a pretty clean anti-eco converted yet again for name in progress. 4-0 on the board. 4-0 for NIP, exactly.
Holy moly.
Giving our prod a couple of hints. Alright.
Seems like NIP are going
There.
for a wide default again. More so
You
than
want
just
to
in
play?
Xenon.
Let's play.
But a contestation to be made and a kill to be garnered by King. He's gonna take away a lot. Online, and Cramby's online as well. Gets the one traded out, but Taylor's there for the exchange, winning out on the numbers 4v2.
What? Was
a
that
matter
your
of-
spam? Taylor's insane. Taylor's cheating.
I'm guessing it was off the minimap. Must have seen it on that radar, but Goofy spotted out as well, and surely Kaifo's position not too much of a mystery, grouping over towards this A main side. But FaZe are not aware of it. They've rotated off. Finally, Nana drifting back towards the blue room. It's a long pause from NIP.
Gotta say, love the Taylors like above the age of 3 and have unlocked object permanence, being able to look at the map and realize, well, this person seems to be here, so I think they're there.
30 seconds left.
Yep, great job. But the door opening towards tree, smoke coming in.
One enemy
And it's
remaining.
Taylor again!
Spike down
Second
A.
one in the round for him. Diffing his counterpart on the raise. And 11 health, chipped down a little bit lower. 13 seconds on the clock, and Goofy's gonna have to
10
say
seconds
there's
left.
nothing for him to do in this round anymore.
The tail one trick alone, but I don't think
Grenade
any
is
trick
lying.
is gonna help him here.
It's Keith to pick up an extra ult for towards that Steel Garden. Would have loved to see them let Taylor just run it and get that showstopper online any way possible, but choosing to give it to Keith instead.
So you know they're placing the vines over
Placing wall
towards A this time.
Rip and tear.
Did they still have the op?
Blinding crack.
Yeah, it's
I
a
see
great
what they
pick.
do. Yeah.
Flash place.
Because otherwise I'd love to see a fight towards A to give Taylor
Rip and tear.
ult armor.
Would be nice, but he's just left spotting over here. And the fight's gonna be taken towards King. Out wide on Mound, nobody to break the pawn. Dash prod, but will he get spammed out? No, gets out barely. Into his teeth, but no plans to stop for NIP. Straight out into the side. King dies to the salvos, but it's Kaifo to be taken down by Nana. 4v4 retake here.
One to the
Operator in the hands of SD still finds another pick with it. I have no idea where that was. Must have been a peek over into Waterfall. TP out. Taylor though looking so damn sharp on this race. Takes him in turn. Shows Popper online. Sends it. Could be two. No, just the one. Stun connects. Gino fighting
enemy
for this
remaining.
space. Fighting for his keep, but not able to stand up against Cranby.
There.
I will say, FaZe are
Weapon
doing
here.
a great job being aware of like a B lurk. This early conditioning from Nip to be placing someone towards B, after they got punished by it, they just stopped doing it completely. And because of that, they really don't have the map space. Cranby's been starting more towards B, I assume so that he can break the tail drone, because they're not using the wall there anymore. And I would love to see them continue to do a similar setup.
Perhaps
So that they're putting
expecting
Nana with King this time so that Nana can break the util. A good adaptation from the prior round.
for the team. The SD is all but expected here on this B main angle. Operator in hand, but misses the shot. The Chamber able to find the duel. Looking for more now as pressure towards Team Mount. Gonna push Heap off of the deep line. Gonna rotate over towards A. And he is alone in that area. SP smoked off. They fear this Chamber so much.
Good drone to clear out Mound. They didn't use it early, so they have it later for this reclear. All the util to see that no one's actually there. Scaling together.
The footsteps have given away the game.
Face your fear!
Coming in. Fatal Nightfall coming through. But the siege is too strong. Shipty finds his double. And now it's just the stairs prong of the attack. Mana falls. Taylor alone in stairs. He's nowhere near. And his back exposed to this dagger of SB. Plenty of time to line up the shot. Not quite the one tap he was looking for, but this round is over and done for. NIP stomping their mark dominance once again.
They were so aware of this B lurk because SB triggered the wall. I'm not sure if the comms didn't go through or they expected the lurk to be dealt with already, but not a lot of awareness coming through from this lurk.
There's no re-clear over towards C, so Keith just has to stand there and sit on the side. And once you get that A exec coming in, it can get chaotic. So must have been lost somewhere in the comms if I had to guess. Still a buy in hand though for Faboulous and Zesty. King gonna be popping the Blade Storm, and it seems a bit of a Seize Nate combo is gonna be coming over towards Trouble.
Sorry.
Elaborate, please. What's confusing you?
No, it's just the round prior where we had
Drone is down.
we had two people and a wall holding B.
Now it's fully empty, ready and waiting
Spike
for
down,
NIP
team.
to march into it, but they're marching, it seems, into their own doom. The Blender, two already taken down. Gino is low, and there's not
One
much
enemy
space for them
remaining.
to work with. Only that B main control, and only Shifty left. He's doing good, but 1v5 good? I don't think so.
I think FaZe are doing well on this Lotus defense side. They're doing a good blend of fighting for stuff and giving stuff up, but they're only really fighting with the op. I would love to see an actual A fight. The Nip are suffering the most when they're actually running into the buy setups.
A gift.
When they're just playing it slow and looking for lurks and playing for the map space and taking the space that is given, it's going way better for them.
Yeah, and it's because they have this double creator.
3-5.
And this take from the so pushing back King off of the op angle, taking down a peg in terms of health, but still looking for these deep op shots. Smoke towards B after presence has been shown, and again lacking control towards A, but 2 out of 3 extremities going the way of Nip in terms of map control.
Sorry. I'd love to see King slip into bend here Because then they can create a crossfire from the people flooding to health king. See that they're expecting a B pusher. Although, as we can see, it's probably just gonna be a C execute.
Could go either which way. The door allows
Go
passage.
ahead.
B to
Stand
C,
your
C to B,
ground.
but it's going to be that C side, and King is strong on it with the operator. Armageddon not quite clearing out the space that they would have liked, but hey, took down the jet, took down the operator,
30
and a
seconds
missed
left.
smoke gonna give them a little bit of depot to look for
still
picks,
retake.
look for trades.
Spike planted. Ready.
That fuel guard is available, but not gonna cover quite the side. Everybody going over towards the water side, and this showstopper from Taylor for Pardon for Kaipo going to be coming out, holding the rocket,
One
sending
enemy
it at
remaining.
Cranby. Nana finds Gino, and a 2v1 now for Kaipo. Operator in hand. Gonna be a matter of whether they can peek together, whether they can have the correct spacing.
remaining.
Finds one, gets away with it. Paint shows in hand, pulls out the classic. Knows it's gonna be kicked up towards the top, and Kaipo finds it. Red Bull clutch for him, and a 6th round for NIP.
Red Bull clutch? Are we sponsored?
Hey, get a drink to it.
Now we wait.
H2O clutch. I'll drink to that.
Got us the hydro.
Yeah. Want to say
Rip and tear.
actually not pathing towards water where he can ult and catch all of sight, but rather opting to go towards halls where the ult was rather useless.
Yeah, it was a tough. It was a bit of an unrefined decision, but unrefined seems to be the theme for this round as well. This is gonna be a non-graceful, just straight up slam it into A. Tree control now garnered, forces out the thorns, but they've been halted, stopped. Smoke over towards 3, and look at the players here. Taylor
Face
over
your
towards
fear!
main, Nana over towards drop, finding the spam, finding the kills. Nightfall won't dissuade them, and it's a 3v5 as the dust settles.
They didn't work the map this round. They kind of just like grouped up and then just hit sight. Comparatively,
Oh
this...
no.
Oh my.
Sorry.
Oh my.
Yep. No map
Well.
control anywhere else, so gonna have to just bait out that vice hole. No, it's not working out
30
any
seconds left.
further. They know that somebody's there. They picked away the chamber. They've seen the fade. It's only Zesty and Shifty to try and work their way into this A site. Are they aware of 3? Do they
One
know?
enemy
Yes! But he is all the better for it. Finds one, doesn't find the second, but he set his team up for success here.
10
10
seconds left.
seconds for Goofy. Plant has to go down, and it has to be
planted.
now.
One enemy
Still in the
remaining.
back pocket, but he takes the fight. King, a little bit over eager perhaps, left the Cranby to clutch out in the 1v1, creeping, crawling up, and finds
Oh
the kill.
my.
Shot landed.
FaZe needed
Weapon
that.
here.
The fact that no one ran at the guy planting. Oh my.
I mean, the time was there. He had 10 seconds. You could just full send it and you die. The
Yeah.
time is still there for him to plan.
Getting a bit greedy there, thinking that they needed to play time already. These people have definitely not watched the Fnatic game, realizing that
Now we
even
wait.
10 seconds is enough time to plan.
Retrieving wall.
Plenty more to spare. 6 seconds extra, and the economy
Placing wall trap.
on NIP looking rough for these final 2 rounds. Looking to force up a couple of rifles perhaps. It's Goofy and it's SB. 2 of the force will be up for the next round no matter what, but Goofy's gonna be a low buy if this round doesn't go their way. There needs to be a fast B kid though. He wall is up. Kaipo isolates onto the site, just a bandit, 18 armor, goes down to 3 shots, but the rifle pays off for Goofy. No waterfall smoke though, and it's missed again! Gives Shifty a chance to take out Nana!
Spike
And this
planted.
round has gone up the side, down for FaZe. in a matter of seconds. Smoke fading, Taylor looking for chances, finds one, Ramsey
player
finds another,
standing.
but the trades are good. And it's King left again with this operator, same deal, different one. First shot found, but he's got 2 more to go through. And it's that rifle on SB, holding strong from the mount position. TP ready to go. Hypo with a little bit of vape, and it's SB to close out the round. Disastrous for Faboulous and Zesty.
Last round before the switch.
4 rounds on defense is already not that bad. If they can get 5, this would honestly be a really good half. So, Nip should be looking to try to deny that. Because they kind of need an 8-4 half.
Yeah,
With how the
crucial.
comps are looking, this double duelist comp on attack should be hard to play against. Especially with only having chamber.
Yeah, it's really gonna be a matter of how this initiator usually gets used. in
You
the
want
next
to
half,
play?
but
Let's play.
Still a round to go before that, and King wants to make it his own. 4 challengers up towards Mound, and not a single one dead. Just uses that tailwind to get out of dodge, and now there's just set up for this exec. No working the map again. It's just SP on the other side, but we're taking the tempo up a notch. Hypo once again, just in towards these boxes. King clears out. Gino for the trade.
Go ahead.
Blood out here with this Armageddon. Over towards TP. Everybody's ahead of it. Nobody's caught.
Spike down.
So all of
One
teammates
enemy
are on
remaining.
side. He's there. Nana's there. The Taylor with the showstopper, not even necessary. Goes out, as you
Switching
said,
sides.
a strong half on the defense side.
I would say the FaZe have actually been playing the better game for this for this half we've been watching. Getting 5 on defense is very good, and if we would have seen Heath actually path towards Waterfall with his own and seen them translate that round, I think this half might have even been 5-7 towards the other end of it. With
Yeah, they did.
with
they
FaZe
definitely-
getting down.
They definitely picked up the adaptations along the way, but now it's going to be a matter of how
There.
this double initiator is used. How are they going to be taking and re-clearing this space? It's just Heath over towards Mound. Sees Nate coming through, gonna deny him that space, but you can see the majority of Faboulous and Zesty moving in towards that seaside. They can bar a
Irrelevant.
trip, and a walk down B leads SP to lose his head. Reload gives Goofy a chance to avenge his fallen brother. But seaside open, taken from Taylor, and a push over into CT. Both these duelists now about to challenge. Chip to get one, but they don't expect the position on the second one. Kaipo's good for it. Ambi now next one up to challenge. Fatu is good. And Kaipo seems to be the Doombringer, the bearer of bad news, and a second pistol for Name in Progress.
Yeah, kind of just a bit of desync for the Halls players. One of them moving forwards, the other person staying back. Kind of just became 2v1s instead of a 2v2. Could have been a really beautiful high-low.
Yeah, baited
Also-
Taylor in for the one kill, but just not quite fast enough to get that second one. Kaipo is on point. And this is gonna give them the boost that they need in this defense half. As you said, probably the more difficult side to play over on Lotus. But this economic advantage, gonna let SB farm up, gonna let him get that operator early perhaps, as that Marshall. Not gonna have a chance.
Okay,
There it is.
so we're holding a high-low, and they smoke us off. And we just continue to hold it.
I mean, hey, you got the stronger guns. They're just on pistols. You're not likely to get spammed back, so might as well take those shots. It's worked out quite spectacularly, getting 3 kills over towards that area already.
Yeah, just the people with better guns, better for longer range, taking the long-range duels. Winning the duels they should with the guns that they have.
Yeah, and it's Heath now, looking for a bit of a favorable duel of his own, but not quite able to find it. That stealth drone fully reveals his position, and he's going to be walking into 2 here, but perhaps Gino might just walk into him.
Last
Spike
player
down.
standing.
That position over towards
Spike
this angle,
down
but
A.
with the spike down, it's really about taking guns out. One shot is nice.
30
I would
seconds
love to
left.
see Heath take the orb here.
Yeah. Would be nice, but has no idea how close they are. Could be creeping around this corner at this very moment. So, not quite feeling comfortable with it. Gonna risk it anyway.
W
we go.
Heath, that's my goal. Not
10
biased
seconds
caster.
left.
Oh, it's goofy.
Honestly, not bad play. Getting a kill, getting the orb, and then making sure that they die.
Yeah, about what you can do after 3 of your teammates die behind the smoke over towards the A main side of the map, but really this round we're gonna be looking towards for FaZe. They want to make this one count, because if they give up another bonus, yeah,
Oh,
Thorny
God.
knows it. Gonna be rough, so timeout gonna be cold. Perhaps a set strat, perhaps some sort of adaptation, something he's noticed off of these 2 defensive rounds, but something's up in the FaZe camp.
I think Thorny is gonna tell him to go C and then go back A.
Mhm.
That is my pride. Otaka, do you have a poem for us?
I would have one that could maybe save FaZe. I have for both teams one. So let me just say the one for FaZe. Good luck, FaZe. You're gonna have some nice plays with the rays and some smoke sprays. Will send the enemies in a blaze.
Alright.
Tough. Hopefully FaZe can win this round after Otaka's W poem.
Yep.
Run it down W style.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening here. 5 towards B main. It's tasty, but Shifty finds the spam. Taylor goes down. SP to be traded out, but the
Spike
kills are
down,
not
B.
going in favor of Faboulous and Zesty here. Nana trades out, keeps his team in the game, but it's King stuck on the site. Gino finds his mark. Another one traded out from Nana, and yet
One
another
enemy
one, but it's
remaining.
Kaipo in the end. 2 for them, and a bonus once again. These first couple of rounds of the half keep being shaky for FaZe, Kaiser.
I blame Thorny. I blame Thorny. That could have been good if everybody was on the same page, but when the door opened from the C Mountain player, half of the players went to go deal with that, and half of the players try to go through the or try to help the player on site that are already committed, and it became very dysfunctional.
Oh, and the season 8, Nana stands no chance. Hero of the previous round, dead instantly the next. But nothing much that they can do about that one. Just pistols on this one, and the 3 are grouped up over towards Outlaw. 3 pickings for SP.
Nip actually getting both orbs, so should be winning in the ult game. He should be getting ult after this round, as long as he doesn't save.
I don't think that's happening anytime soon. And the players that you want getting those orbs
Last
are
player
SB
standing.
to get that through the fourth online. It's Kaipo and it's Shifty. Nightfall, Showstopper, both one off, and last one's gonna be handed over to Shifty with the stun, with the paranoia. So 11-5 and ultimate up. This is do or die, make or break for FaZe Clan.
Was Shifty playing in their last game?
Shifty is a sub.
Oh, okay.
Coming in for Pandiro actually. Their Sentinel player January. That's
Makes
actually why SP is able to go onto this chamber. The Sentinel player missing, and Shifty comes in to fill the fade instead.
I was gonna mention that because SB doesn't usually play Sentinel. Or they, I believe they signed up as Sentinel, but in the games we've watched, they don't usually play out.
Yeah, relegated to that recon role.
Yeah.
Now-
when they're playing one.
Yeah. But now able to
Spike
put
down.
out
C.
full dominance on this chamber. Tour de France, the force goes on to heat. Bullet connects and 3v4. Make it a 3v3 with that pick from King. Oversnap perhaps from the chamber. And the gun picked up for Goofy. But it's Shifty again, looking for these picks. They're looking to fight deep into C-Long. And the kills are coming through 2-on-2 now. Shifty dangerously low. It's only Goofy. No shot in the chamber. Has to put out the Sheriff. But he doesn't expect the re-swing from Taylor. Free for him. And keeping Fabulous and Zesty's chances of this game alive.
Little boo-boo aura. Just winning them the round. Simply too much aura. Look at that. Champs.
We stand our short kings here, and Taylor is absolutely one of them, near the top of the scoreboard for his team. King, we've expected a lot from him, but he's sitting pretty near the bottom, unfortunately. Still yet to warm up into this game, it seems. And again, the default for FaZe. They're looking to take this mount space initially. But they've given up all semblance of a main control. 5 roof towards here.
2 suppressed.
Oh, and there it is. Showstopper door open. Typo ready to take some names. One down already, and it's King again. Just an unfortunate soul at the front, at the forefront, taking on the brunt of the Uto. Typo now spotted out. Only the blue shot. No Sanchez to get out. Stuck in their own team's one way. Kramby, Heath, Nana. FaZe are coming online here, and it's Goofy left alone on Mound. SB's on that flank, but he's not going to be there nearly fast enough. 4 players now for him to go through. And aware of the flank, smoke off now. He's going to have to push through that smoke. Thorns is about to delay.
Yep, those are
Spike
thorns.
planted.
Play against Thorny, play against the Thorns.
Yep.
I will say though that FaZe looked really strong there when they were fighting together, when they had the numbers and when they were pushing together. I'd love to see another call where they are mostly just grouped up trying to slam something. And not B.
Yeah, perhaps not against the eco round, and perhaps they need to be a little bit more coordinated for round, but the team fighting immaculate. Lovely trap play coming out from Name in Progress, but the follow-up just not quite there.
7-11. Do you know that there's so many 7-Elevens in Thailand? It is crazy.
Now we wait.
I was completely unaware of that, no.
Need to move my wall.
I'm half Thai, so yeah.
Wall
But
set.
there's so many 7-Elevens. Like, you can be in the most rural village ever, and there'll be like 3 7-Elevens. Like, they barely have electricity.
Yeah. But speaking of, you mentioned these salvos being used in conjunction together at the same time, and that's exactly what's happened here. No more explosions for this Tejo.
No drones, no salvos, no's.
Nope, absolutely nothing. Just 3 marshals, a stinger, and a dream here as King putting through a little bit of spam, making a little bit of noise to draw rotate.
SB.
SB been found. That Marshall gonna have to take hella nice shots if he wants to make it work, because the spawn, the smokes are in, the slow is faded, and it's just the site that's going to be the target. But it's just a bait. He's just gone out on his own, taking a kill, and everybody on FaZe is sneaking through towards C.
30 seconds
completely
left.
unaware. And now the positioning fully in favor of FaZe.
I can't believe FaZe use one of Nip's strats against them, aka the Vice Go Kill, where FaZe just solo sends Heath into B as a fake, so that he can get a kill, pull all the rotates.
Hey,
I like
did effect.
I like the B fake into C. I just don't think that the success rate of this strat with how they faked B is gonna work in the future that well.
Yeah,
but
maybe a little bit of confidence provided by the fact that the enemy that they have weaker weapons and currently looking to scoop up a 3K right towards the end. Pad his numbers a little bit more, build up to that Nightfall. And now it's getting dangerous. Ultimates are coming online for Faboulous and Zesty. And this is really the last buy that Nip have.
Yeah. We want to see the like, they have so many good ults for retakes. If they're not playing retake on at least one side of the map,
Placing wall trap.
that would be very unfortunate. Looks like they're playing more towards fighting for the front end of A, with people looking towards that direction.
It's gotta be that Echo drone to clear out the B main space, and it's Zesty once again just posted up in the C long spot. But 3 players on the other side have smoke. Looking to face off against this chamber. They know they gotta push him off this line. They know they gotta take this peak. But would there be U2? There's the fade I revealed up. They're looking for a fight, but not quite going to get the head.
Looks like there's a trap play brewing in C. No one's gonna be able to peek off at this though.
Paranoia is ready, but no showstopper available for Kaipo. Teams attack on the right side though. He finds a pick over towards that lurk, and that leaves all of FaZe moving out. Goofy gonna give up his life as well, and those ults that you mentioned, both of them go down with these initiators.
Really unfortunate for this round. Translating,
30
speeding up
seconds
towards A. Clearing sight, no one's there. Should be a free point.
That's 3.
Lovely position from Heath. 3 on the round for him. Potential at an ace. They decide to go for this, which seems like Kaipo wants to do. They know it's desperation. They know this is perhaps the way back into this game. They want to force out at least 1 or 2 of these ultimates from FaZe before they go down. He's now running forward, trying to get his ace. 1 more, but it's Cramby to steal it away. The pesky fade doesn't even get an ult point for that. Nightfall already in the back pocket, so just to spite his teammates.
Just for anyone that wants to anti-strat FaZe, Heath seems to love to play towards A lane. Or like towards that area. Rep Cramby. So true, so true.
Yep, but
damn, we went from 7-11 to 9-11.
Yeah, 9-11, and it's not looking up for name and progress here. Again, economy in tatters. Meanwhile, FaZe is looking healthy as can be. Plenty of gold in the coffers. And a peek from SP with the Marshall, just a little bit too greedy. Perhaps baiting in Gino with his gun. They're gonna run straight into him. Nightfall comes out, position is revealed, and there's no chance for him against the might of FaZe's duelist.
A second sea anchor has fallen.
Yeah, and tatters again. The ults are up, but do you really want to invest them into a round with 2 sheriffs and a ghost? Sure, you give a pet here.
Not really playing for their win conditions. Having these ults and not really having any outlet to use them. Not allowing the retakes to even be played. Trying to anchor all sides. Being ambitious.
If you're gonna find one, but look at this double wrap through B. If this round was not secured enough already, you got Heath on business. And he's going to peek through yet another onto Kaipo. Nana is going to be the one to close that one out. It's looking rough from NIP here. The defense side calling has started to crumble.
10-11. Really close to bringing this back. I really don't feel like FaZe has been playing it bad at all. I think they've been playing great. They just lost a lot of momentum in the beginning of the attack half. Mostly because they lost Pistol, and then they lost 1 certified Thorny round.
Missile deployed.
Yeah. Other than that, the adaptations have been coming through, and this NIP side hasn't had many answers for it. Teams like the Robotake is going to be their answer, wanting to limit the space that Heath has to lurk up here, but he's still holding the space, still holding the info for his team as they set up for his mound.
SP being out of TP range as well.
Rough position, and King with the wall bang takes out the chamber. The C site fully free, but FaZe don't know that. It's gonna be a fake over towards, and they're gonna need a lobby here. Ship typo looking for these fights deep. 1 shot, 2 shots. Now the King go down.
Insane. Getting 2 and getting the info that they're working backwards A. As NIP, we should be trying to take as much space right now as possible. We saw so many of them.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, position's aware, but Titus on the fly. Steel Garden gonna prevent the use of that weaponry, but the Armageddon is in play. The time is low. Once the Smash Knife is coming down, yep, absolutely denied. Nowhere for you to go. You have to just stick it. Cranby gives up his life to keep his team in the round now. It's up to Taylor and Heath. Pop Fragger in the lobby over towards C-Long. Walking out now, takes the fight against Goofy. Omino garnering the info. Typo finds the kill. Goofy finds the other. And it's match point for NIP.
Really love that retake you told, smoking off main and then mauling it to make sure that there's no one playing towards a mound able to support and help the people on site.
Yep.
Good job for the people on site actually, where the... I don't know who it was, but someone was playing towards main, but then got into site when the util came out. And didn't let them get themselves get isolated and locked out of sight.
Yeah. Base incrustation on this device. Top fragger for his team, but perhaps not enough to pull them across the line. They've pulled out the operator onto King over on the attack side. SB not having one to answer, gonna use the judge. So no early fights to be taken by King. Just that one way dissuading them. It's gonna be Kaipo over towards the other side. Herded towards the showstopper, but it misses. And now with the sheer wall behind them, Kaipo's gonna have to fight forward. Bailed out by that pawn from their team.
They get out. I was very worried that they wouldn't. But ult wasted. Only a fade ult for retake at this time. Although they haven't really been using them for retakes either way, so.
What's this?
You say wasted, but look at how much space they've gotten off of that. Space has barely taken a step outside of their spawn lines. King now forced to pop the Blaze Storm, just making as much noise as possible towards the C side. So Gino over, but we still have the deep information towards Rubble. Kaipo posted, and we know Kaipo is a dangerous person. Found out. Kaipo coming through, raises down, but the other one as well. Trades are coming through, and it needs to activate again. The most crucial time for his team. He comes alive in a 4v2 to follow.
Crazy. Heath's playing B-Link again.
Planted.
Yeah, it's a comfort spot. It's such a...
It is.
Once you have control of that area, it's just so damn easy to hold. Just sit in an off angle, force out utility, force out the peaks, and just take those easy fights. And you know that Heath is good for them.
Have you seen Ethan play this spot, but on like on defense? He always gets like 2. He's like a demon at that spot.
No surprise. It's that old school CS. It's those old school CS mechanics, letting familiar with the spray, able to hold down those ones.
I love this. Although it's not the first time someone's played a judge in this corner. Or NIP. Yep. I believe Gino played that exact spot not that long ago. Like 5 rounds ago.
Yep, definitely happened, but with this ARP pickup, Cranby obtains the ultimate. Nightfall perhaps to come through. Gonna have
Here.
that health. Gonna reveal the positioning. If they do choose to slam into the C site, but just waiting for Heath to get some sort of information. See if there's a push. See if there's exploration on the other side.
Here.
The stack is here. I'm making sure it stays here.
Leaving the insert. Love that. They pulled 3 people towards C. B's quite open. If they can break this trip, they're gonna be winning the macro game.
Yeah,
Right.
but now the 3 clearance over towards rubble. Crucial fight
one
about
checking.
to happen. As we're grouped up as 4. We're looking at a big fight here. Haunt comes out.
Get it.
All
30
on Kaipo.
seconds left.
Paranoia onto Kaipo. Throw position's been good for 1, but they're gonna deal a lot more with that, and 0 is all they get. Overtime seems inevitable. Goofy finds 1 on the flank, but a 3v4 retake. No ultimate in hand. Utility is sparing as well.
10 seconds left.
That chamber being one of the people alive.
Blocking sight.
Post Plat is looking solid here. Nice for one as well.
Take them.
Marks 1. No, the run of the
enemy
forces
remaining.
over
Next
towards the
3.
3, and it's Cranby. Solid for his team. Solid for the overtime. Taking us
Switching
a bit.
sides. Overtime.
Yeah, no, breaking that trip B created so much pressure. They needed to insta-go clear C. The defenders needed to do that, and they were so slow.
thorns.
They used the paranoia, no one peeked off of it. Mostly because I believe the person that needed to peek off of it had a judge.
Yeah,
And so they
then-
didn't get any info, and then they didn't have the paranoia for the retake either.
And these rubble fights have been looking so damn scrappy, so damn disorganized from Name and Progress. They just haven't been able to get Kaipo the utility they need to get those kills when playing in that position. But shoes on the other foot now. They get to be on the attacking side once again. And King on this operator, taken down by the nade, greedy for the shot, doesn't pop the tailwind, and dies to Kaipo's pain shells.
Oh my, that's not what you want to see in the first round of OT.
Up, perhaps.
1 away from ult for Kaipo.
Yeah, seemingly wanting to both juggle away the operator and perhaps just play it. Post upon an angle, get that shot, get that rocket online. But nobody's giving them the time of day.
Are they not just gonna go back A and grab the orb? This is so risque. Yeah, they're going back. Gonna grab the orb, right?
Yeah, time is there. What I'm worried about is the Kaipo's kept the operator, hasn't picked up the rifle.
I mean, entering with the ult should be fine.
Yeah, but no extra target there. It's just Taylor to anchor.
Where are they
30
ending?
seconds
Bombs
left.
towards C. Are they faking A, ending C?
Yeah, it's a bit of a bait. You see Gino whiff a bomb. Okay, I would secure it, but already pulled everybody off the C side. 2 towards A, 2 towards B, and the gamble is not gonna pay out.
10 seconds
Okay,
left.
10 seconds left, but nobody there to deny the spike now. Just man over to the waterfall.
Spike
The spam
planted.
is not there. SC trades out for 1, but it's a big pick onto Cranby. No initiator Yuto coming back into the C side.
Is it bad to say that this makes me want to coach all the teams?
Yeah, a lot to improve in. This is a puggy game. This is a puggy tournament. But we've seen Heath pull miracles before. Nobody to do it against in Bend. Everybody playing towards that mound angle. And they have the salvo to deny the plan. First one goes the way of Heath, but I don't think the kills matter at this point. The tie
Last
is
player
way
standing.
too far.
They defused!
He stuck it! They have no idea!
Right under their nose!
Switching sides. Match point.
I can't believe this phase has gotten away with that round.
Did they
Under
think it was
NIP
Plat?
simply? No, they must have thought the Sables got them off.
But surely if there were salvos, they would have died. Did they salvo wrong?
I couldn't tell you. The camera was on.
Production, can we get a replay?
Unfortunately, not on the cards. That's
Production
a
is the
huge.
sneeze.
How it happened, lost the time. But advantage. Now the way of FaZe. Looking to take away Name and Progress's map pick. And the wander over towards Mound. Gino's gonna be the first to take contact here. Spots the shoulder, backs away.
Insane pick from SB there. Getting set up on an angle by his team. And then just left to dominate that. Waiting for him to just walk into him.
Here.
Yep. Even though they into the game, NIP still looking for solutions, and they find a pick onto the opposite number. Now 5v4 on the retake, but look at where SB is. Not gonna be a factor for a very long time. But you know, 2 away from this ult, 1 away after the plant. Nightfall might become available after a kill. That's not coming down. The fight is not yet in the ground.
Spike planted.
Giving time for Gino to encroach. Giving time for all of NIP to be here. Nana finds one,
One
but the
suppressed.
kills going the way of NIP here. Trading 1 for 1
enemy
is this
remaining.
advantageous. Kaipo finds yet another one in the 2v1 for King. Hasn't been great, and can't quite find it.
So winnable. Very unfortunate.
Ready.
They almost won a 4v5 post plant. It's just 4 people
Switching sides.
huddled up together,
Overtime.
holding hands. Power of friendship. Almost won the round with that.
Good team fighting will get you very, very far in PCMT. But the numbers disadvantage.
I want to say that the retake smoke from Gino, I believe, was very, very good. The one,
Yeah, solid utility. Over from in progress. But now they have to do it in the attack again, and it's King on a signature operator posted up. Finds SB, no chamber looks abounding. But there's a lot more behind that. Do they know? Utility's gonna give away the game, perhaps. The rotate's not yet coming in. Do NIP know? Are they gonna speed up out of this?
There.
are they worried about a vice wall?
Knows.
What are they waiting for?
There.
They could
There.
Probably re-clearing B. So they have the info.
It's giving time for this information to be gathered up by FaZe. And now 3 players leaning towards the A side of the map. But the spike is moving towards B. Kaipo swinging out, perhaps the spike, perhaps a fake. They've pulled over the rotate. They've pulled everybody. It's a matter of whether King will find the timing.
30
No,
seconds
nice
left.
escapes. Gino barely doesn't know how lucky he
Spike
is.
planted.
Taylor though finds them. Now it's up to Kaipo and up to Shipty over on this side.
I think a lot of this weighs on Goofy playing this win condition spot, playing Twitch Rubble.
Yeah, the deep post plan, but it does not matter
enemy
if
remaining.
Kaipo gets 05. Shipty gonna take one off her hand, but a 1v3 for King. And with this operator, with 0 utility, with no armor, how are you supposed to come back into this one? The shot is not there. The double swing is strong. And now the shoe is on the other foot
Switching
yet
sides.
again. Match
Match
point
point.
once more for NIP.
Damn. That was a really, really nice B fake. It had everything. It had a util, it had
Placing wall
sound,
trap.
it had the top of the bomb, it had smokes. That's why I didn't like one of their prior fakes that just had just sound. This one was
Now,
super good.
once again, looking to set up SB with his operator, finds a pig, but Shifty's so far ahead. The fake taken out. Information now gonna be hard to obtain. with just that stealth drone from Goofy. But he's playing a deep position over towards C, and once again it's Heath lurking about, looking to find space for his team. They're spotted.
Cover
Don't
going
take it
out.
out.
Bro, they've been putting this chamber trip like every round. I think they've won every round that they went up and broke it.
Yup, unfortunately not on the cards today, as all of
There.
FaZe groups up towards this mound side. 2 to face them, 2 on the opposite end of the map. The nade coming
Not ready
through, the
yet.
seed coming through, the spam from Taylor is good. Now it's Goofy towards the back center position,
30
trying to
seconds left.
anchor alone. Kaipo is rotating in, and the kill gonna give time for them to be in position for the retake. Tap on the spike, baits out a satchel. SEP towards
Spike planted.
main, opening up the door. He's in position, but not quite fast enough on the flick. Kravi though making a stand on the
One
side.
enemy remaining.
Taylor assisting him, and now a single operator stands between another round and FaZe. 16 health. Tour de force popped. But does he know? Has the damage been caused? Pretty sure a single headhunter bullet to the body will be enough. But he's not in the chamber and has to shoot the haunt, not fast enough. FaZe survived for yet another round.
Switching sides.
Insane getting all those
Overtime.
kills on site when there was a flank. That was really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I think Cranby got like 2 really important kills.
Yeah, it really was cramped over towards that bent position to secure the round for his team, to bring us to yet another even position here in overtime. And it's King again, the defensive operator, yet another different spot over towards B main now.
Very slow right now. They're just slowly walking out, taking the space that's given. Seems like FaZe don't want to fight for any space.
I mean, why
King
would you?
is walking up.
You have your operator here on this angle. That was the main way you wanted to generate takes, the main way you wanted to control the map. But now that he moves off, up the Cranby in this small room, King now left on an island, no dash available, and with his operator, gonna be hard to go for multi-kills. Barely gets up the angle as Goofy peeks through. B-site now in firm
Spike
control of
planted.
NIP. Multiple retake, not quite able to find the shot. 0 for 1 for the Jet. And now
We need to wait for Heath here. They're taking space, water. This is such low fault.
it's a lovely push-up, but it's up to SB now to deny the defuse, to delay while his team goes for this big flank. But there's no attack yet. There's no pressure on these Heaven players. Finally getting around to the smoke
One
off,
enemy
but
remaining.
it's already too late. 2 people. Nana's taking up the half, but with the Nightfall, have to dive into that smoke. 2 players to go through, and none of them able to be taken down. Time is running too damn short.
That was
Switching
just
sides.
a winning play in
Match
the post plant,
point.
deciding to group up and push something. It allowed this lurk. Yeah?
But it was allowed. It's FaZe to make the mistake. It's FaZe to give them the time of day, give them the timing to go for that flank. They needed to speed up. They needed to go for the tap over towards that spike to bait out some sort of aggression, to bait out some sort of acceleration from SB or from the Heaven players. But it just was not there. It's an NIP timeout.
It is an NRP timeout. I think it kind of makes sense though, because they believe that there are players on site waiting for them, right? The issue comes more from losing King earlier and being kind of disjointed, where we're trying to get a pick and trying to fight the retake, or like not fight the retake, but do the whole retake before Heath has even opened the door.
Yep. It's
This is gonna be
going.
insane set strat. 13 layers.
I mean, I think it's just a defensive setup. This TP over towards tree, no door open, and again we're just setting SB up for this pick. Oh, but this time's not going his way. Gets found by the rifle of King. Now a 4v5. So waltzing their way into the main space. We're grouped up together. Fraction gonna splinter off. Go pressure the other side of the map, but it's a crappy whiff of spike. That's gonna be veering off. So even keep little insert.
They're just gonna leave Heath here, working the C space, trying to reclear, and they want to figure out where the stack is. Where are the people? They have the numbers, so they want to figure out how the map looks for the defenders, because there will be gaps. They don't know that B is really open right now, but there will be gaps.
Well, it seems like they're going over into the strong side.
3 suppressed.
And Heath, unfortunately, not being able to spot that out and give that info as Shifty's there to take them out. Now, 4v4, 2 on this side. Typho rushing over to try and assist. But it's gotta be Nana or Cardingino to make a stand over towards the backside. Again, it's Goofy. He's gonna have to go for his teammate. Typho finally arriving on the scene.
Spike
Here
planted.
comes
Face your fear!
and the nice hold, but force staying progress back for the time being. Now reclearance required. They know that the position's obscured. Could be anywhere, could be towards CT, could be towards main. But we can see on this map, everybody posted up. Taylor and an off angle taken down by his counterpart. Now, moving forward, Typho looks for the slides, but Shifty! Again! Just one kill off of closing out the map. Been so damn good, but just missing that last piece of the puzzle.
Ramsey has been insane in these C post backs. There's so many times they should be losing, but they just aren't. They just win out the duels. Their execute consisted of 2 people being separated and it's 2 people together.
Find you.
Just being family there, just executing sight together.
Yep, the long OT.
Enemy
Even
kill.
longer, at least 2 more rounds there, and King with a disgusting shot.
Ew, this guy
Takes out Ship, the top fragger, U2 bearer, everything for NIP. Key piece of the puzzle missing once again. And this might just be yet another match point conceded over towards FaZe, but still, we've seen 4v5s go awry plenty of times before, and it's only Heath playing for the C side.
Is this the longest game in Season 2 of the
Thorns activated.
At this point, it is Thorns activated. Sheer wall is there to hold a little bit of the progress. Gives time for the team to rotate over. It's gonna be a matter of how this retake looks. Everybody hold up on the side. And with that Tejo stun, perhaps might be the key piece of utility. But no! Taken down, not aware of this angle, up on the high ground. Taylor, like a bird of prey, swoops in, takes him down. And it's all in the hands of Gino. 8-24. Gonna have to get 5 more for his troubles, but none are available to him. Match point once again to FaZe.
Flawless.
This game has been swinging back and forth the whole time.
It's unbelievable.
Switching sides. Match point.
Yep. And yet another one. Upstaging the LARP and seal game in terms of duration.
No.
Now 17 rounds.
That's
Should be the magic number
It's actually really funny because the two casters are from that game.
Yeah, both of us.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite stand it. I mean, honestly, it's your fault for fragging out in that one, but
Look, it's not, it's fault. It's Gino's fault. He kept clutching.
from my end, the less said about that Haven, the better. But plenty more to talk about this Lotus. NIP don't want to give it up just yet. This lurk from Heath, not quite spotted out. But
Ow.
up, it's a knife over onto Gino.
way.
Gap the defense, shakes the armor.
Double
And
thorn
the
and
fast
flash
flank
for the
noted.
postman.
They can't even sync up the flank together. Now Kaipo's gonna have to wait for Shifty to catch up to them. There's 3 players fighting back over towards Mount. Is this expected? Will they know? Haunt to reveal, but they're ahead of it. Shifty gets 1, can't find a second. It is 2 players to bear the burden of preventing FaZe from taking us to map number 2 here. SD revealed up. Cranby peeks out, but doesn't have to do much. They know the time is ticking. They know that there's nothing for Goofy to do
Attackers
but
win.
take the L, take the loss, and up 1 stolen away from NIP. FaZe
That was crazy.
looking good.
Imagine if Tony hadn't thrown their buy round. Would have been easy game. No, I'm just kidding.
Goodness me. Shifty. Truly the MVP for that game. So for that map
Insane.
proper, if NIP could won 33 kills, 12 assists.
Wait, that's the he tied the kill record, no?
I think it might be, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I hold it with 33. No, I didn't realize.
Check it on that one.
No.
But nonetheless, we are going to be moving on. Our next map is Ascent. NIP gonna have to fight for their right to play a map number 3, but all of that and more after a short break.
See you later.
I need you. Show you
There. Here. Flashing. Flash trap destroyed.
Cover going out.
Oh. 30 seconds left.
Spike planted.
One enemy remaining. Team Ace. Gun here.
This goes here.
About is this Cypher on the defense. Now that the trips have been nerfed,
Yes, this
has
should
a
go.
lot less stopping power, a lot less kill potential with these trips, and gonna have to be a matter of gathering info proactively, which is exactly what they're doing. Peeking over in towards a main, but the drone sees all. Tank forces the backup off the angle.
Not really loving the lack of a stack, but they've gone B main. And they have
Stack
people
towards
who
mid.
showed up.
Fight, looking for these kills. Couple gold away of NIP, but it's Heath again. That dagger in the back finds the shot, finds the kill onto Gino. Barely not getting away. And aware of this B main push as well. Only a sheriff in hand, but
One enemy remaining.
classic stat 0 chance against the sharpshooter.
Aware of where the Cypher was, they're kind of just
Yeah.
speeding up towards B because they know that he was towards A.
I gotta
Still,
get
they're taking it a bit slow though.
yeah, info not garnered gives up the chance to take this bulldog into the round, but seems like we just want to deny these weapons.
30 seconds left.
Not looking
Spike planted.
any particular way back into the round. Reload gonna be heard. Steps gonna be heard from Heath.
Late decision to go through to go for the retake. Maybe just damage.
Just unaware, expecting that there might be somebody hovering around those weapons, but as we can see, everybody here towards B. He's gonna grab himself a 4K, put himself 2 off of that big ultimate, the Steel Guard.
Holy moly. Insane hot hands coming from Tabubu.
Taylor really was a highlight play for me, that map number 1. Wasn't the top frag, but he was putting up numbers on his team, and on this Phoenix he's gonna have free reign to just go for that flash, take fights wherever he feels comfortable. And right now that it seems that spot is a main.
Yeah. Wine insert. Shifty, ready to break any drone. Trying to make it seem like a normal setup.
Yeah, but it's dangerous here against this lower buy. Couple of bulldogs, couple of smaller weapons here for phase. Drone broken, but no refreshes yet. One way comes back up, and they haven't taken control of that space. NIP knows that they don't have a main over from phase, but they know, but they're not rotating anybody over. They're not reinforcing this B and mid side of the map. And it's because both of those Cypher trips are on B.
Bro, I don't know how Heath keeps getting away with this. He must be stopped. The rest of his team is just standing still, trying to absorb pressure, while my Vice is just solo walking up mid-bottom and just gets the opening pick.
Yeah, and the reason he's allowed to do that is
30 seconds
this lack of proactivity, this lack of pace coming out from NIP. But now SB put to the test over towards backside. Good for the one, but no cover from lane.
One
Leaves
enemy
him open
remaining.
and exposed. And he picks up another pair of kills, makes that 3 for him, and this bonus might be as good as 1. Unless Gino proves some crazy stuff out the back of his head.
I'm baffled that Heath was allowed to do that.
Cover going out.
They got smoked off mid-bottom, but we didn't drone or anything. I guess it's because of this lack of info. They only have a drone, so they're trying to save it.
Yeah, the Cypher, again, such a strong agent when it comes to gathering that information, scouting out the map for your team on defense, keeping control of space without having to have players committed behind it. But with both the trips committed towards the side, the camera committed towards the side, you leave your entire team without information that forces them to take these dry fights. But
So true.
it might just be a comfort thing. SP perhaps not feeling up to task, taking these fights with just the cages, just one trip over towards the side. Wants another one. It's costing his team a hell of a lot. But back to these slow defaults over from FaZe, just pushing back the info from MA. This time successfully. On the other side though, a bit of an exploration towards B. Tripped the wall, tripped the thorns, and Heath perhaps squaring up for a little bit of a fight. Knows that there's a lot coming through, but the flash holds him back. Light out though, Kaipo traded out. Not quite able to get the second one. And King is on top of it, denies the pickup of the right. Jetty though. Right out.
The way he dodges his own flash by cosplaying an owl.
Yeah, full 180, door broken, cracked, stick
down
the plant,
A.
nobody's covering. Paranoia is lovely from Gino, and this retake might just be a possibility now. It's Nana
One
and Taylor
enemy remaining.
holds off the flood, finds one onto Shifty, but Gino's out, shot connected, not quite enough from the Outlaw. Full armor onto Nana, lets him survive that.
I've gotta say, there's so many times where Nip is retaking, and there's no trade.
Yeah.
They're 2 people together, but there's no trade.
I need a drop.
It's so hard. You want to play together, you want to coordinate with your teammates, but just not quite there. It's disjointed. I get it's rough swinging with the Outlaw, but gotta just be out there, man.
Yeah.
But from broken by to broken by, a Guardian and a Ghost in the hands of Gino and Goofy. And those are the 2 players towards the A side, which is where the brunt forces are. King though in mid, catching Kaipo unawares. Man,
That is an insane opening pick.
the defense side of the map, crucial for Ascent. If they don't get a rounder on the board soon, it might just be wrapped for NIP. Shifty firing back finally.
I wanna say, I like the Goofy.
Joke's
I
over!
think the knife clearing out close kind of allows Goofy to walk out. It's just very unfortunate timing that King dashes like that.
You only got a Ghost. You don't have the weapon required to take that fight. Take King to task. Finally
That's
traded
true.
out, but the sight is there. Both of the Sentinels so far away from the play. Not going to have much impact. until later into this round, but this is really their best chance. Flash taken away by the no command. Now the flood is coming through. Health not quite cleared up properly, and again, it's not connected. All across the board, NIP are not in sync.
Don't give them time to reposition.
Holy.
You could not hope for a better start on a scent attack if you were Faboulous and Zesty here.
Can it not retake?
They don't seem to be able to do anything. They just seem uncomfortable on the map. The re-clears are disjointed, the retakes are disjointed. The way that they control the space on this map is just not it. Once again, going for this A main fight. 0 point. Gotta push them back, but drone is available. Fight. Taylor goes down here. Advantage finally for name in progress. But a lot of inserts going on. Echo drone clears out King.
One suppressed.
It's a big spot out onto mid.
Just as an interesting stat to mention now, NIP, in all of the rounds that they've played, have only won 2 rounds by defuse.
Yeah, so
is it the... Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Get
out of my way!
Definitely very proactive ahead of the play, but not what's happening here. SB going for a bit of a for a bit of a peek over towards stairs. Off now. Once again, the site taken, and as you mentioned, those retakes have not been working out for them. I think they can make it work in this one. Fury coming out from Sam, looking to delay, looking to do some damage, but it's King, the danger man, in this smoke, starting to come alive in map number 2. Stun comes through. Knives not there, right click doesn't connect, but Crownby with the backup gives him the opportunity, the opening. Kaiphoto from lane, in on the site.
Last player standing.
Goofy's in there as well, but now no bullet, and Heath just has to play the time. Clock is ticking, no gun available. Has to try and get out, has to try and save, but not even the consolation prize of a rifle to be garnered from this round.
This is a shocker of an Ascent defense half from NIP.
Almost asking myself how we've ended up here. How has the map veto led us to this point?
Of course, there's a lot of discomfort for a lot of players on NIP, as well as FaZe. Changing up a lot of their comps, not playing, some players not being on what they usually play. So comfort does play a matter here. But I don't see how we can make this big of a...
Yeah, it just seems superior.
The boo-boo's too good.
Yeah, complete dominance. Even against the weaker weapons, not faltering or instant. Double flash, making sure to cross their T's, dot their I's.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Now, 5v3 post plan. What are you gonna do?
Should be on site.
And again, a thorn in their side. Thief on the lurk. Oh, out towards heaven now.
Here.
Looking for these fights, but
I don't give
Last player standing.
ever play on site.
Oh, and why would he? So damn good at taking these timings. So damn good at converting his 1v1. So just let him stay on the flank, stay on the lurk, and just take 1v1s.
This goes here.
You know, this could be a record-breaking game if it was a 13-0. Now,
Yeah, could be home in time for dinner.
I know, I know a lot of people will say, but I've jinxed it now. But Let's see.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Does that I think I can read that. It says Roku Kaka. Sorry, wait, Roku Nana, my bad.
My god. Shut up. Please. It doesn't. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Our production throwing a bit of a prank, but this is the important round, Kaiser. This is the buy. If it goes wrong, it should just all be done for NIP. Hypo posted up with his operator, a little bit of a bait from Shippy. Gotta play them in perfectly for the kill onto Crustacean.
And the double.
And another one onto King.
Can they get this 7-1 Brazil?
Pitiful.
Looks like it's inevitable. Two players now stand between 7-1 scoreline. But the first round nearly converted. Both players now aware, have shown their positions to NIP, and the stack is converging. Everybody knows what's happening in the round.
30 seconds left.
I don't think you're rotating off anytime soon. I mean,
You get the
perhaps
kill.
gotta look for it.
You
Nice
drop bomb to
down.
Nana. Nana TPs to B, plants.
Last player
Going to
standing.
A site.
Spike down A.
No avail. Kaipo
10
strong with
seconds
the
left.
operator. SC strong with a rifle. High-low. Set up. Finally, signs of life for NIP.
Okay. I totally did not jinx it by bringing up 13-0.
Oh, you absolutely did.
No. I did not. Trust.
But now, with the girls broken, with a round on the board, perhaps a chance for momentum to be gained back into this half. 5-7 is not
gonna be
disastrous,
fun.
and they have the ults to back it up. Economy now getting a bit of a buffer as well. It's gonna be a matter of how these rounds are played mid. Completely open, not even a trip to hold that space.
Yeah, very ambitious to do this, especially with Heath showing that he's very willing to walk down the
There's
farm.
the reclear though.
Good re-clear.
Being a little bit cheeky with that crab, just trying to bait out the shots, dodge and get a little bit of that extra information. But it seems
The
like
comms
it's
be
fine.
like, he's crab raving mid! He's crab raving mid!
Seems like this hit is gonna be converging towards this A site in the end. Heath on
They
the
have the read.
end.
Tripwire
Moving someone
destroyed.
over.
Cage triggered.
Yeah, but these trips just not creating enough, not able to avoid the shock darts. And with that little bit of break on the Yuto, they're gonna be moving back into Ishin or a hard lead, perhaps.
Shocking.
But with the up notice on B,
Go, go,
they
go.
should know that this is the weak side. But this is where you don't want to be going.
30
Ooh,
seconds
they're
left.
gonna A split now.
But the rotates have been pulled over. Two players pulled into CT. With 20 seconds left. Perhaps a Fnatic time round here. Second execute, pushing through their own smoke. This is caught. Run it back. Sent back to A main.
10
King
seconds left.
finding the pick onto site. 8 seconds left. Deny the plan, and you have a round. Faboulous, good enough. Kaipo, with the overdrive
down
is
A.
good enough, and there is no time left for FaZe.
What is happening to Goofy? Spin to win, they say.
Yeah, lovely play there, and it was a good round. It was good macro, but a little bit of indecisiveness, perhaps.
Yeah,
Leads
there's so much.
to an immediate timeout from Faboulous and Zesty.
This is thorny. Just gotta say, like, they're working the map, but there's so much space that they're being given that they're not taking. Like, towards tree, towards mid bottom. After this drone, Goofy has a tendency of droning and then just leaving that space. It's been happening very often. So not really recontesting the space is kind of losing them out. kind of just like respecting Nip a little bit too much, I would say. Trying to let them play the game instead of playing the game themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been... It was like this on Lotus as well. They're just waiting for Nip to do something, and then trying to mid-round call off of that. Do we know who's IGLing on this roster right now?
I could not tell you. But it could be Heath. My guess is Heath and Taylor that are gonna be the vocal players over on towards days. But right now Heath has his hands full with a one-way in EMEA, and Taylor's scaling up towards Cat. Challenge! Just full dry peek from Shifty. Finds the kill on Tanana, no smokes now available, and Kaipo from the other end. Two-pronged attack towards middle. Takes out two of the face players.
I don't get it. Every time we go mid, we don't smoke anything. We only smoke after they do pressure mid. Like after the defenders do anything mid. Then we smoke mid bottom. I think it was like once we smoked early. And we're not using drone either. We kind of just like slow walking up.
Cage triggered.
Yeah, perhaps to limit that test. Perhaps just a bit of disrespect, saying you're not gonna be here. You're not gonna
30 seconds left
in this space. But Shifty, this time the proactivity is there. The fight is taken, and the group up is towards B main.
Scanning ahead.
Probably the easier side to hit without a smoke, but yo, just not gonna be so many angles to account for. So many positions. The ones that matter right now are doubled up towards side, and Goofy with the double holds it down for his team.
This is such a melon round. Are we saving or are we not saving? Why are they just trying to run into site when time gets low?
I mean, they had the money, they might as well go for a bit of a miracle, and Heath is way too far out of that round to have any impact on it, but regardless, you should be happy with a 7-5 on attack playing Ascent. But with that 7-0 start, you're gonna want more. You're going to want to get those last couple of rounds on the board.
Yeah, I'd love to see FaZe contest and fight Nip way more. Especially for these orbs. Seems like they've just been respecting the util way too much.
Nowhere to run!
A little bit more scrappy, but it seems like we're speeding it up. Fast retake coming out. But there's no way main pressure. Nobody's gone in. And with this fast take, will they have the time to clear wide? Gino is in the perfect position to counter this, but the timing's been off. He lets them pass through. He lets them go in, and the whiff is there. Taylor traded out, but too little too late. Even numbers on the retake. No moves available. No command comes online, but Shifty only gonna be able to use that in the next round. Are we aware of this? No, we are not. He just walks the loving embrace of Goofy and not aware that his tree is open. King goes down as well.
I'm out of here.
All down to Kaipo. Strong contender and strong heat stand. Clutches out for their team and keeps the streak going for Name in Progress.
This is a very good, like, not comeback, but like equalizer. They've gone
Last round in the half.
I'd call this a comeback from 7-0 to 7-4. They've given themselves a chance to play this game out. What looks like it was done before is now a match that can be played out.
That's very true.
That goes there.
I feel like
That goes there.
they've kind of realized that FaZe are not fighting for anything.
That goes there.
So they've had less and less people go towards A main. It's only the Omen at this point. Instead of having 3 or 2 people towards there, it's only 1 person now. And they can be safe to just chill, because not a single time that FaZe actually tried to contest that.
Kaipo in a little bit of trouble. but managed to get out of the dodge. Gino now making up for his previous round. In May, Kaipo's there with the operator. Peak ahead of the Steel Garden. Lets them get that shot off. And 4 players
Last player standing.
stand between
Spike
an
down
8
A.
phase. Now just left the Taylor. Spike down. Position revealed. And no chance in hell for you to recover that round.
5 in a row.
Switching sides.
Yep.
After 7 in a row. Don't mind the graphics. This is 12 in a row.
Yeah, unfortunately, Spectra not quite being our friend for this one. But we make do with what we have. Autumn doing a bang-up job in the production. And NIP doing a bang-up job coming back into the defense side half. Now, we're gonna have to see what they have on offense.
Their adaptations have been really good. Let's see if they can have the same sort of adaptations on this end. Because
really
FaZe have been playing like the rounds very similar on like all their halves. So it's gonna be more about Kaipo just deconstructing what they're doing and building a plan against them.
We're good.
Yep, and it seems to be a fast fake solo Kaipo over in the B bomb, but it's a brawl in mid, and it's Heath to get both kills. Keeps that control for his team, but Goofy just runs up, not quite enough bullets in the chamber for that one. Kaipo's run all the way through CT spawn and back around the tree now, ready to pick up the spike from short. Bottom mid tip by the salvos. And this should just be a free A site if they are aware enough to go into it.
Gotta go.
One enemy remaining.
I got spike.
Spike down mid.
But Kaipo for the trade. 2v1 now, all in the hands of Taylor.
What is this round? Where is everyone going?
Chaos. Everything is up in flames now, as this Phoenix has a lot to do. A lot to work with as well, though. Pretty much a full kit, shields, and a sheriff on top of that. One shot onto Goofy, gonna take him out. But he's gotta go for Kaipo first. Tucked over towards his gem position. Be a matter of timing. Spotted out. Ding! Onto them. Now both players low. But time is ticking. Drop over for Jenny. Shots are not connecting here. 2 bullets. And he's got to have to make them count. Now no time left, just running around. Kaipo plays that so damn well, keeping their life. Keeping themselves amused. And a pistol for NIP might just spell the death.
Goofy just denying Taylor and ult orb. Honestly, really... Oh god. Is that Roku Nana? Is that Roku Nana? Well played by Goofy denying Taylor the orb, honestly. It's gonna be a big point for... I'm sorry, did Nip win a round and FaZe got a round on the graphic? I'm sorry. Roku Nana? Yeah.
6-7 FaZe are up. This is now the anti-eco IP, and it's just a couple of wonders. Peak and market, peak and A main. Seeing those up real fast. Just free entry open towards the A side. Ideally.
Post plants are better than the retakes.
I mean, there's not much there to test it. Kaipo spotted out, but safe in that position. I'd love for him to get a little bit proactive, get hunting, and that's exactly what I want to see doing that. Kaipo get that Polaroid up and running as early as possible. Brandy on the flank gotta go down. A 6 perhaps. Garnered through the depth, but it gives Goofy an orb as well. Rare stun kill from Tech.
Power down, you start me. You leave me
Special delivery.
I'll kill you.
I got a special delivery.
Now we wait.
Yeah. Taylor really far away from ult.
Launching thorns.
Not good to see from FaZe's side. They don't have a lot of ults to rely on. They're very far away from all of them.
Yeah,
Oh.
no big Yeah, no big
Let me
boost
check.
to come on track, but
No, it's Nip. Nip is calling a timeout.
perhaps looking for an idea to convert their bonus, giving themselves a bit of time. Kaipo perhaps, or perhaps they have an idea and Kaipo just trying to explain it. But in the meanwhile,
Yeah.
since we have no idea and can't really put any analysis through, Otaka, I will leave the stage to you as you have a poem for Nip as well.
Yeah. Okay. You got this, Nip. Everyone will have a great clip. Unstoppable like a starship on a trip. Win the rounds like snippety, snip, 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 snip.
I like that one. Let's see if anybody can ace this round then.
Yeah, name in progress, looking to cut through their opposition perhaps. But yeah, unfortunately, no overdrive in sight. 2 orbs needed for that. And Kaipo has that rifle. Gonna look to take the fight instead, but looks like it's gonna be a fast hit towards the A site. Split perhaps, or a fake of the split. But should be sniffed out, I would say.
A drone down mid. Let's see if they actually put this space up it though. No one mid.
Yeah, so just a little bit of fake pressure. 4 bodies moving up behind the same main smoke. Faboulous go in. Kaipo's ready to send it. We're going and Viceborn stopping us in our track. And Pink with the pickoff onto Goofy. Holding forward on the side. Dash forward, dash back. Shifty gets the kill. Heat for the trade. And
Cage triggered.
a 3v2 as the dust settles. Coming in though, breaks the glass. Pulls a little bit of attention over towards himself now. SB not aware that Taylor knows his position. Great spot picked out. Now it's Gino to truly take the lead, to truly stamp their mark onto this map. Looks also can
30 seconds left,
but 3 bodies stand between him and the win. 25 seconds on the clock now.
Let's see if they can actually, if they're actually gonna Dina say? I mean, they should.
Has to be. There's no time.
But I wonder if they can deny him.
10 seconds left.
They're gonna invest the drone to try to find them.
It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter, at least. I don't think they want to hunt here. If you look at their econ, it is in tatters. Taylor could have tucked himself up into tiles, but you don't want to be losing any of these rifles here. Meanwhile, Gino, plenty of cash in the bank.
Still very far away from a lot of their ults, face are. Sorry, I'm just like Yoda there. My bad. But a lot of these tendencies are still very much in their gameplay, or like Nip's gameplay. A lot of the Teo util having a lot of gaps that can be abused. Not that FaZe are abusing them. Should have been a mid-reef clear, or way earlier than they actually did.
Yeah, and it's not gonna happen this time either. That sheer wall over towards Market is holding the space, and he behind it, pulled away up in the back spawn position, ready to capitalize. The cage there, but it's Kaipo to be isolated now. Smoke towards B, and that sheer wall stops NIP's plans here. Pike isolated towards the main as well. The lane player pick onto Gino, but traded out. Oh, timing it to spawn, not found.
What's your eyes?
4 now.
Spike planted.
I've gotta say, Taylor's mollies are very interesting.
I'm out of here.
Not good, you could say, but who cares about the molly?
Last
The
player
YouTube is
standing.
good. Kaipo blinded up, taken out. That is 50. Once again, top fragger in the last map, top fragger in this one. But a task just way too low for him.
Oh wait,
I don't lose.
that flash that I was praising was actually, I believe, a team flash. Very unfortunate. Very good proactivity though. Could have worked.
Yeah, attempts made, not quite there, and still a respectable buy. in the hands of Name in Progress. Couple of ultimates to back it up as well. But it's going to be the utilization. Steel Garden's still not online.
Yeah, FaZe are so far away from their ults. They have been the whole time. Now they're kind of close. They could actually be getting one of those.
Yeah, it goes to tribute so gives them a chance to build up a big one. It's not quite having the spacing to bait out the wall. We're just working the map here, taking away some of this youth to take some of the space.
A main is fully open for both teams. No one has it. Nip have B main, but a lot of the util, the stall util, is towards B, so they don't really want to enter.
Enemy tag.
Really nice reclear.
Yeah, Shifty trying to make himself look big, trying to sell the idea that there's more behind this than just a singular solitary KO. But King knows the truth. Unfortunately, that knowledge comes at the cost of his life. Now, A side 3 for grabs, 2 players towards heaven, looking to fight out. SB not aware of it, no smoke in play.
Planted.
And a bit of spam to come through Nana, but there it is. No command comes through, denies the utility, but reveals the position as well. Shifty needs to do it here. Flash good, kill is good as well. And the tuck into the corner now. SKO just looking for so much more.
He is one away from ult. If he can get a pick, this could be easy.
Could be, but it's 2 against 4. There it
Last
is.
player standing.
Steel Garden perhaps to come through, but not quite out in time. And it's Cramby in a 1v2, so damn low on time. And that's the point with him jumping forward. Now, get the kills, but dies the point regardless. Now,
That was actually pretty good for FaZe. Not a single Nip player alive. And Crummy now is ult after getting those 2 kills.
yeah, the old economy is slowly starting to come around for FaZe. But their actual economy is still struggling. 4 rifles. King's gonna have to be on something weird here. Or just gonna drop over from Nana. But
Yeah.
on the other side, not too healthy either. Outlaw, already players vulnerable to it. Cam's gonna spot it out though. No secret from behind the Zesty, but again, knowledge comes at a price, and that price is 1.5 of your players, it seems. As Gino gets tagged up as a little extra bonus.
They do have B site though, so as long as they can get the bomb on site, they could play the retake or the post plant.
Yep, but no From the Shadows available. It's just gonna have to be the cross over from Goofy, and there's no smokes in play anymore. Gino goes down, traded out for Nana though, just trying to make space for these 2 initiators to cross over into the site. Now though,
Spike planted.
it's the Visal up against the Armageddon.
This is how it ends.
Screams off the flank. Overdrive available, goes down. Shifty taken out. It's 3%.
Doubling up backside.
One enemy remaining.
This is revealed. Steve gets 1. King can't quite get the other. Kaipo on for 3. On perhaps for an ace, but the peak on the left is not expected. Kravi shuts them down.
And with this, Taylor's actually gonna get ult.
My ultimate's ready. We
So-
good. We good.
They're actually gonna be able to bring up the momentum again. They got Visal, they got Silvolt, and they needed both of them to actually close this round as easily as they did. Now with Phoenix ult, this round should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, but again, the economy still not that healthy, so if a couple of shots go the way of NIP here, could do some damage. And that's really what they're looking for in this round. Just pistols, couple of light armors, this Outlaw and King
They found my
just
wire.
farm from deep mid.
King, my scoped merchant. He'll get them all, trust.
He'll ace for Utaka. I believe.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, currently not seeming like he'll get the chance. Is once again just a fast hit straight up into B. Paranoia is there, but the clearance is not. Rambi manages to get the better of Kaipo, and the stall is there in D-Main. Nobody able to follow them. Nobody able to assist. He's gonna pre-hive.
Really unfortunate that the rest of the team didn't just full send it off of the execute. Only Kaipo really got into sight.
Yeah, it's a lot of support, not a lot of firepower straight up at the front. You have the KO with the flashes, you have the Tejo with the salvos, you have the Omen with the paranoia. But if everybody's throwing Yuto, it's all just on the back
30
of Kaipo.
seconds left.
Everything laying on their shoulders to come through with the kills off of the Yuto.
Let's see if they can actually get a plant on. They are going to keep side, so he might farm.
Hey, not interested in going
10
towards
seconds
side.
left.
Push through towards garden. Goofy manages to get back over towards his Jenny position, but
Last
he's
player
exposed,
standing.
not able to keep it going. Plant goes down, but that's all they're going to get.
My W Stardew Valley.
Flawless.
Please take all my crops. Please.
Harvested just like that, building up to another steel gardens, 2 away already for Keith, and again, he's just been such a good performer for the squad of Faboulous and Zesty.
At one point, was the top-rated player for like 2 days.
I mean, hey, if this keeps going, he might just overtake Kaipo.
That is true. That is true.
They're right head-to-head right now.
Nice. No cap. No cap. No cap. Okay, let's see.
Five group up outside B main. King relaying the input to his teammates, but it might just be too little too late. No shots in the outlaw, has to pull out the classic. Looking for the reload, looking for a shot, finds it. Finally onto the initiator. Both ships and gone down. Kaipo taken back side, but left all by their own. Some 3 bullets, swaps around the weaponry. Mike is down. Chances are down. Match point seems inevitable here. Dink comes through, but not quite the kill. Enough to happen in this situation. Swings come through, and match point is there. FaZe looking to stomp out any chances of coming back into the game for them.
I can't believe that Thorny's actually gonna cosplay Carpe. He's gonna play a few games, and then he's just gonna sit in the back, just be there, talk to his team, and his team's just gonna win for him.
Yep, and yet another chance for him to do that is the second time it comes through from name in progress. The buys and tatters, the oats are not quite there. The 2 least valuable ones are the only ones available. And
I believe that Spectra's sick today. Seems like they're having a lot of hiccups.
Yeah, it's just from the shadows and the Euro theft. On the other side, no ultimates, but the money is just so damn strong. Faboulous and Zesty are not going to have to eco for the rest of this game, even if they keep winning rounds, even if they manage to take up the distance. They'll have a buy in every round coming up.
I don't like how slow the teams are at taking map space. Except when they're full executing. All other times, they seem so slow.
I mean, it's a matter of choice here.
One suppressed.
Again, this is a PUBG tournament. This is lower ranked players, so those protocols not quite there. The coordination perhaps not quite there. If you want to do something well, you need to do it slowly. Otherwise, it gets messy. That's exactly what just happened. Kaipo sent it down mid and paid the price for it. Another outlaw here posted up on short, but Nana not quite good for the shot. But look at who they're going into. Look at who is on this side. It's Heath. One set of forts top, the other one takes him out.
Planted.
And the anchor towards hell. Should be good for so much. Knife out! Walks into it!
One
for
enemy
Heath,
remaining.
3 for Heath, and 1 left standing. His bomb is down, the door is closed, there's no chance for Shifty. 3 bullets has to force out the reload. And it's a comfortable 6 for FaZe, closing out 2-0, dominant on their map pick.
Defenders win.
Shifty actually did a really nice flash towards the B site to keep 3 players there. But then Heath just stayed on site, just on his farm, and then the crops, they just came to him and he just plucked them.
Yep.
Wow. First loss for Nip.
Yeah, and IP. No longer undefeated, no longer in control of their destiny when it comes to topping their group. It's gotta be a matter of how Atlantic do, whether they lose a game, how the head-to-head turns out. But Faboulous and Zesty, even though they had a couple of subs, King didn't quite put up the numbers that were expected, and it's Heath again to carry his team and put up a win on the board for them. 1-1 now in the group.
Hopefully this is not some Crew Furia type of stuff where they just have a bunch of subs and the subs do fine, but then hopefully Thorny can pull out a win in the rest of the season as well.
Who's to say?
Surely, do we get? I think do we get Thorny? Oh my! No, he didn't play. He didn't play. Let's get Heath. Let's get Heath. Let's see if we can get. He was probably playing Duolingo or something, you know.
Shots fired, perhaps. Over towards our production.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, no comment. No comment.
No comment. No comment.
Man.
Holy! Look at the FaZe first kills. Oh, okay. I was like, there's so many. Still though, they're getting first kills way more often, and the post plants.
Yeah, not many chances for Nip to have a post plant. Losing out on most of those attack rounds, but yeah, we're just getting the MVP for this match, MVP for this series into the voice chat right now. Jason Crustacean, Heathington himself.
Heathington?
God, what a performance. And there's the man, the myth, the legend himself.
It's
Hi
the
guys.
Heath Wellington.
Do I pop on the cam? Does it come up?
W.
My hair's a state, bro. This game's fried my brain.
I mean, it's fried your brain. You fried the opponents. Nobody left standing on that A site. Final round, closing it out with a 3K. How did it feel, Heath?
That's one of the most fun games I've ever played. Like, this is so much fun to play. Like, those guys, like, all the guys on the other team are super great. Like, I really enjoy speaking to them. I really enjoy playing against them. It was super fun to have, like, I mean, the Lotus. We were going crazy on Lotus. Like, this map was one of the wildest things I've ever played, and my team, like, my team, my core, and the guys that came and subbed in for us and helped us out, like, everybody was incredible in the comms. The team vibes were just so good. It was so much fun.
Lovely to hear. Speaking of those subs, how did having Taylor and King affect your game plans? Did it influence them, and how did they change the vibes in terms of playing with them?
The game plans changed a lot. We had very different comps. We kind of had to sort of make do with the subs that we could because we couldn't really get 1-for-1's roles. We kind of got 1-for-1 in like very similar sort of like performance of the players. So we had to shift things around a bit more. My main role is Senti, so I got to play a bit more of that as opposed to the secondary duelist that I played in our game against Atlantic. So I was just trying to like make sure that in the comms, these guys are like as comfortable as possible with their roles and what they needed to do in the team. And I'm going to be super honest, they were hugely influential in like our comms. It was so good. We had such good mid-rounding, I feel like, because of like the info from everybody was so on point. It was crystal clear. We were just really in a flow state, especially on that attack side on Lotus.
Damn, lovely to hear. In terms of getting this first win, you are one of the teams that lost their opening match, along with XTC and Hot. Are you gonna top this group?
I mean, we'd love to top this group. There's some really difficult teams in here, you know. Like, we played NiP and we were going into this thinking they're like one of the hardest, if not the hardest team in the tournament. They're really tough to play against. Kaipo is just really one of the best players that I've ever played against. Like, they're absolutely unreal. And Shipty coming in for them was playing super well, and they've really found their groove, especially on that early start of Lotus. They had everything figured out, so it was really difficult to play against them. But I mean, knowing that we can play against them that way, we really feel we can play against anybody else in the group that way. So, I mean, I think everybody's lost a game now, right? Did NiP get XTC in the end? I forget the standings.
I believe Atlantic has not lost.
Atlantic hasn't lost, that's true. So we lost against Atlantic. They could still go 4-0, but aside from that, it's like fully up to our performance now. So we know, if we win all of our games now, we can and do well in them. We can look for top 2, and then hopefully, you know, Atlantic have got some tough opponents. They've still got to play NiP and XTC. You know, these teams could really trip them up.
Heath, there were so many rounds where I was looking at FaZe play, and they did something. It didn't really work, so they were just like standing still for like a solid 30 seconds.
Yep.
I was thinking, how are they gonna win this round? And then I have to look at the other side of the map, and I see you just like shift walking into like any site and just killing people. And I'm like, fairs, I guess. How do you do it? How do you just like get these timings and do all this?
Yeah, some of it's just like I have a read. Like there's rounds where like sometimes I'll have a read that I've got a time to walk through. Like the last round we played on Lotus, I'd been breaking the chamber trip occasionally, and then I'd left it for quite a while. So I hadn't checked if they've been playing it again for a while. You know, when we're not really defaulting that and they're not getting a lot of value from us going there, I was thinking maybe they could look to rotate the strip, try and find some value somewhere else with it. So I just walked straight through onto that site, and I could hear rotates coming through A Heaven, like they were trying to come back onto B site. So I felt like it would be pretty safe that they probably had, you know, maybe 2 on C, something like that, and 3 on A, and it kind of left B mostly open apart from, I mean, I cleared the peak from Hobbit, and I didn't get swung there. So after that I was just like, right, make it straight down. And then some of them, like one round I just walked up A and shot people, and it was like, it wasn't necessarily that I got some crazy timing, I just hit some nice shots. I really like just winning fights off crosshair placement, so sometimes I just know where they're going to peak and I can kill them that way. It's much easier for me. I've not got the best aim in the tournament, but I've got nice crosshair placement.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. FaZe are looking to top their group, looking to overtake Atlantic. They've already taken out NiP, and I'm honestly so excited to watch more of this team, Kaiser. Genuinely, just Heath is a machine.
He really is.
Yeah, but with that, a close Lotus and a swift ascent is going to leave us at a 2-0 ending to today's matches. That's going to be all from the PCMT EMEA broadcast for now. But stay tuned for more matches in the coming weeks.
Bye-bye.